morning students, this is Mrs. Aparna, School Assistant Maths from ZPHS Thurur. So I am here to introduce you with the topic called progressions, which is our 6th chapter in 10th standard. So let's start. For the 10th standard in the index, we have 6th chapter progressions. Let's have a clarity about the topic with an example here. Let us suppose you have a kiddie bank and the saving on the day 1 of your kiddie bank is rupees 5. Now when you get an amount of rupees 10 on the second day and you added that amount to your savings, and your savings here on day 2 is increased by rupees 10, and similarly on day 3 another 10 rupees is added to your savings, and on a constant basis if 10 more rupees are added to your savings on day 4 and day 5, then which word suits your savings in your kiddie bank, whether it's increasing or decreasing? How do you describe your savings? Which word suits your savings? Yes, it's increasing, and it's increasing on a constant basis, which is rupees 10 each day. This constant increase is considered as a pattern. Now let's take another example for better understanding. When you get good marks in a test than previous test, what does your teacher say about your studies? Yes, your teacher is sure to appreciate your progress in studies. This progress, when continuous with a constant increase, then it gives our today's topic progressions. In near nature, we have these patterns such as honeycomb, you can see the pattern, and sunflower, the petal patterns. So these are the natural patterns that we see in our daily life. Can you see a pattern in each of the above examples? We can see the natural patterns have a repetition which is not progressive. The identical petals of the sunflower are equidistantly grown. In a honeycomb, identical hexagonal shaped holes are arranged symmetrically around each hexagonal cell. Similarly, you can find out other natural patterns in spirals of pineapple too. So there's one more example on the screen, which also represents a constant increase in salary of Usha. Now we have 2 types of progressions in our syllabus for our studies, and you have a little introduction of the history here. On the screen you can see the evidence is found by 400 BCE Babylonians knew of arithmetic and geometric progressions, and even among the Indian mathematicians, Aryabhatta was the first to give formulas for the sum of squares and cubes of natural numbers in his famous work Aryabhattiyam, written around 499 CE. So he also gave the formula for finding the sum of n terms. So let's see the general form of arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. The first term is represented by A1, second by A2, nth term by An, and the general form can be written as A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on.